Time to kill the angel, angel, angel. Time to kill the angel. So we can progress. I don't know why that was in minor.
Because we're killing an angel?
Because we're killing it, fair enough.
Seems like
I guess what else
legit
would it
reason
be?
to me.
Yeah.
Even though that door is following the left wall. Oh, wait,
How
this is...
dare
Yeah, this is just the chamber I was already in, so never mind. Of course it's locked. Of course, why did I think there was any possibility that it wouldn't be locked? Well, this level absolutely sucks. So I guess that first step is always certain, and then it's just the step from there that you don't necessarily know. Yeah, feels that way.
Yeah, and you just have to find the right escape to this room. Escape is the correct word.
Oh.
Kurisu taru subekuta specter. Crystal specter.
Of course, Japanese has neither the words for crystal nor specters.
Correct. Wow. He didn't die in one hit. It took
he had
two.
718 looks.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Even with my outrageously overpowered attack, that is enough. Speed ring. Speed ring. Is that even a ring?
Something new.
It's a ring. Don't understand how that's going to be something that goes on a finger, but whatever.
That's what we were getting mixed up with the speed plus 50 ring. That one is the speed plus 50 ring.
Yes, that'll be the speed plus 50 ring. No doubt about it.
You've already, don't go towards that door if you can't. Okay.
I'm following the left wall.
But you've already been here, so...
Yeah, but I came from the other door, so that was still the following the left wall route. But I will now have to do this and not follow the left wall somewhere. I suggest here.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like this sprite. I mean, I like it in the sense that...
It's the white Soto, as opposed to the black Soto.
I like it in the sense that you obviously want some of the enemies to be, like, really creepy and horrible. But, like, this is... Good job on the creepy and horrible. You sure did it, guys. Hi. This, this is fairly annoying, but it would be way worse without the mapping facility.
Yeah.
I just cured myself instead of blocking, which is what I meant to do. You missed. I didn't.
You died.
He was deaf, so...
Yes.
I'm not confident of that claim. Cool. I love dead ends. They're my favorite kind of ends. Oh, my rule doesn't apply! Shit!
This is a new area, though, so...
Yes, Aruni.
These are just going to be locked doors into the same...
Oh. I'm stunned by the fact that that wasn't
me too,
locked.
Yeah.
Dang it, now that I know my rule doesn't apply, there's going to be a lot more turning left, clicking up, not going anywhere, and then turning right again. Is there a maze-solving system in which following the straight wall is...
Well, that's very anti-LGBTQ of you. I want my walls to be covered in rainbow flags.
I just want my walls to be crooked and impossible to clean.
It's the water version of the mist people.
Bye.
Or I guess I should say the blue version.
The Azure dead end.
Treasure.
What?
Ooh. Luna. It's a Luna.
Will you take the moon or the Luna? What do you mean? What?
What?
That is not a kind of item that has existed yet. What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on. Step back for a second. This game is a drug trip.
Well, yep, fair enough. Don't know what I was expecting. I found a moon in the box.
I mean, you could try using it, see what it does.
No, it's not going to be drinkable, is it? Wait, is this?
There it is, Luna. It came in a... Yeah, there it is.
I'm going to use it in battle.
Okay. Speaking of... Did you just walk through a guy?
Inside of this enemy? This enemy has to extract himself from me before he can come back and attack me. Beware, I have the power of the moon!
The moon! What does that say? Botan de...
You can now cast moonlight magic by pressing the circle button, but the circle button was my good magic spell.
But you only have to press one button.
And I got it once. That's incredible.
You got it once, okay. Well, it's good to know.
So if I ever find a moon, it gives me a modestly okay, easy to cast magic once.
It might be good against certain enemies, but yeah.
You would think it would be about as good as dark, since it is the moonlight.
Yes.
This enemy's gonna have to extricate himself from me again. Yep. Or not. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. It's this guy again. Nodo.
Mr. Goo. Might be a puzzle critical spell, and now you have to leave and come back for it to respawn, says Nettie in chat. Probably. I particularly love how it just claimed the O button. I mean, I guess what else was it gonna do? But it's an empty room. I'm not willing to click on every wall before a level has shown me that it's garbage in that way.
Although now we have learned that
such
random
things
walls
exist,
can have the answer.
Yeah. And casting random magic at a completely unlabeled, unspecial wall.
That's what Nettie just said.
Even better, it's like window. Yeah, exactly. And since you only get to cast it once per getting that item, guess I'll just open this midair.
Yeah, you might as well.
I gotta be low
1,000 life points, not even enough to fully heal you.
There certainly was a time when it was, but now is not that time. Okay.
Okay, weird that it let you step into there and then nope.
Not that weird by the standards of this
game.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm all the way over here now. I feel like I was making better progress starting from the right, so I am going to go back there. And by the right, I mean the east. So I was genuinely, like, I may have even, at the end of this game, given it, like, a positive rating. Yeah. I may have been like, this is a pretty good game, but then there was that. If that's the only time something at that level of bullshit happens, then it'll just be like, well, they were obviously inspired by Richard Garriott, and that was their mistake.
Yes. They had to have their one bullshit thing.
Yeah. Let's try from the far east.
The Orient, as you might call it.
The Orient. Turn left, click, nothing, right, click, go. Turn left, click, nothing, turn right, click. Fun game. I am experiencing fun. It is so generous with the life points. I think it expects you not to be as overpowered as I am right now. I feel like even without the, the speed plus 30 is ridiculously overpowered, but even without that, it's not like I would be that bad.
Yeah.
Like that doubles my attack, not quite even double, but it's rarely, like it usually takes me one hit, so what, I would have to take two?
Two, exactly. But you may not have been as willing to WP your way up to 99.
Yeah, true. That is a crucial part of my penis.
Oh, penis.
This is honestly mild as far as Japanese first-person dungeon crawlers go. At least you don't get random battle every step you take. So like the actual gameplay, it's because the battle mechanic is very, very wacky, but at no point was it like especially difficult. I feel like it's closer to the gameplay gets out of the way for the wacky ass story than it is to the story getting out of the way for the gameplay.
Time to die, kelp for hair.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It will give me level 8 magic in something.
This is a big room, isn't it?
It's a big room, and hidden, by the way, one way, in case you didn't notice, maze. Like, on the scale of... So as Richard Garriott Hells go, this isn't that much bullshit, but...
This is definitely the kind of bullshit that Richard Garriott would add to as a new feature in one of his new Ultimate games.
Exactly. It would even be listed on the box.
Exactly.
Are you inside
You're
of me?
inside a guy. Yeah.
Could you stop? Could you just, like, actually attack me, you jackass?
And you're no threat?
Yeah, like even though the central panel of the gameplay is technically a Richard Garriott Hell, I don't even hold that against this game, because it, like, for some reason my spatial awareness, like, clicks in this game, I guess because I also have the map, and because it's not, like, it you know, you smoothly turn from one location to another.
Yeah. Time to die, Miss Kelp for hair.
Literally doesn't have time to do anything. She's just like, oh, an enemy. Ah!
Here's a claw for you, Mrs. Kelp for hair.
It's been an extraordinary amount of time since I've had any trap effect, since I've had any,
Yeah, that's true. Since you've had any of your things locked.
Yeah.
You did just get more 9-minute Viagra, though.
No, this is not the Ultra one. This is, was that the Life? No, I don't remember what blue is anymore. It'll do something. Whatever. Who even cares? No, it's not Life. The Ultra Viagra is blue and white.
Okay. Here's this guy again, Crystal whatever.
I'm apparently forgetting my key presses. Loser. I could have dispatched him in far less time than it took for me to only take 45 points of damage instead of 70. These things are birds from their cocoons when you approach them, and the first thing they ever experience is the claws, says Nettie. That's true.
And the first and last thing they ever experience.
Yup. It's not just that, like, the first thing they experience is the claw and the last thing they experience is the claw. It's the only thing they experience is the claw. Well, we're at the stairs, so that's something. I don't really want to be at the stairs right now. Our next sort of...
You've already been that way, so...
Our next, like, given quest is on level 13, but usually you don't have to have the quest given to you. It's clear that all of the non-magic-y doors are just going to be locked. Wait, no, we already found one that wasn't.
Yeah, we found at least one that wasn't, yeah. We also just found another one that was.
The sounds of Sleeping Cocoon. Imagine just listening to the soundtrack of this game.
I mean, as long as you're not just listening to the sound effects.
Well, so, like, the doo is clearly part of the same track as the da-da, and the dwing, dwing,
I agree with that.
Like, it's all the music. It's just that, you know,
but
it's
not that.
True. Well, I mean, I guess probably this way can get me back. I don't want to go down when I haven't figured out a goddamn thing about this floor.
I mean, from here, you can go in, and then you can actually turn. No, but you couldn't go from here, could you?
No.
Oh, yeah, because this is that C-shaped area that you can't actually go anywhere from.
Yeah.
This is just like a return area.
Just gonna check whether I fully checked everywhere. Yeah. Useless. I would say that was probably just to, like, hint you to the mechanic of this room, but it's only because I always follow the left wall that's what it ended up being for me.
I might look at the big map and see try to get a guide for sort of where you need to go within that big room. I feel like, well, you've already been in the middle area.
Yeah, there's like a big blob on the left area. And a big blob on... Oh, there's on the far right, there's a big blob I haven't been to.
Oh, yeah, Yeah. Plus, near the entrance to this dungeon, just to the right of that, there's an area.
I want to say, in spite of my statements about the soundtrack of this game that might have sounded negative, I absolutely love the soundtrack of this game. It's part of the experience. So are these going to be some of these weird doors that just open? No. No doors there. That guy doesn't feel like attacking me. He's a pacifist.
Nope. Now, you've already been in here. You maybe should have continued going around the outside, but nope.
Just want to, because remember, there's on the right here, there's like a whole area I haven't.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe you get to it by going around the outside.
That is quite possible. Yeah, I guess, I really should have tried going around the outside there, but that's not what I did.
I suspect I suspect the right side is a mirror of the left side. It's just a return area to get back to the bottom.
Luckily, I know exactly which direction to check.
Exactly.
There must be some way over there, because all those jerks are over there. Oh,
straight ahead.
And then right back to following the left wall, even though I know I want to get right. Oh, never mind.
You have a bunch of wakchas. I don't even think we know what they do.
For lack of inventory space, I'm just going to use that immediately. So I now have 87 weapon points again. We've gotten to this door the other way, so there's no reason to actually go through there, but I might now be stuck with my decision. Yes, I am. I now have no memory of how I got out of here. I think I had to go all the way around, right?
Yeah,
far right or far left,
yeah.
rather. Or west.
Yep.
Okay, don't get distracted. Far east. See what's going on over there.
Time to die, Death.
I was too slow on the draw, and he's too high on the defense having. I was going to say HP having, but that's not a thing in this game. Ooh, these are different doors.
Yes, they are.
And my doping wore off.
That's a magic door.
And yet, they're just more doors that go into here. Then why did they look special?
Yeah, but this area is sort of separate from the other maze you were on, and I don't know if you could have gotten to it from the other maze.
I think if I could, I would have, because, like, look at how close
because you kept trying to go right there, I think.
Fun. Bye. Look at that dodge and weave. I'm gonna go against my DC. Why DC get? What? Why did he give me his dick?
Why? Why'd you get dick from him?
That's not a normal thing that happens in a battle. What?
No.
I've never seen that before.
Unless it's just a super rare thing.
I'm going against my
super rare.
Yeah, I'm going against my normal intuition. I didn't follow the left wall because this seems like an obviously special area here.
Just drink one of the wakchas.
I might need all of those look potions.
Yeah.
You never know. I might suck that much.
For sure. So this is the way to get into the right area. Turn right. I know you want to follow the left wall. Well, maybe follow the left wall. It's time to ban someone.
Yes, it is. I'm so... Like, do I want to go through this door, or do I
Good
want
question.
to... Because, like, if I go through the door, I am definitely stuck with that action, and if I turn, I am definitely stuck with that action.
Yeah. I would go through the door. That's my call.
I'm going to go through the door, not because it's your call, but because I'm following the left wall. No, not there, though. Damn it!
Yeah, I mean, I figured that's where it would lead you, but I also don't think you're far from the area to get back in there.
Yeah, it's right up here. There was this door as well.
Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure you could just get in here.
That was
And
terrible.
go to the same area.
So fast. That is so fast. Okay.
But that's a one-way down, so you're going to have to approach it from the north, I think. But what's the point? There's nothing there, right?
Yeah. That was clearly just like a dead end door. It just happens to be a more complicated dead end door than usual.
But I also don't think there's going to be anything else over on the right side now, because there's no way to get anywhere else at this point. I mean, you could go right here.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
I 100% expected to be able to.
Yeah,
I
that's interesting.
went straight there with certain conviction.
But even if you could have, what would it have done for you? Is my point.
Well, remember that just because the paths are next to each other doesn't mean that you could have necessarily gone there.
Yeah,
from
but
there.
there's only what I'm saying is there's only 4 tiles and you can see them.
Fair enough. Yeah. What was gonna be there? Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, now that we've gone through here 3 times and through here 4 times. That was interesting because it was like this whole hard to get to area with not a goddamn thing in it.
Yeah.
I would have followed the left wall for that whole thing, so actually this is not at all the way I should have gone in. I was thinking about that middle area, but I guess I would probably have to go into the middle entrance and turn right.
It looks like that middle area is like a clover-shaped thing, and I think you do just follow the same path you got there before, but actually explore it. Explore the middle room.
So what I was actually thinking is like the area to the left. Well, yeah, okay, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it'll probably connect. But first, I have to wander around like an idiot because I've just trapped myself. Oh, but this is just going to lead to that door. Yeah. Hello. You're a higher level version of a lower level enemy I haven't seen in quite a while.
And you're no threat.
Seems like backing off is just infinitely more effective than blocking.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, looks like we're going to spend an hour on this level walking in circles, and then ultimately we will find just some optional boss that will go down in 3 claw strikes and give us garbage. Or a speed plus 50 ring. Do I want to go anywhere via this entrance? No, I don't think any of that is anything.
Yeah. I think you want to go up the middle entrance and just get to the middle room.
Yupperoonie. I am going to check right walls just for completeness. For example, this right wall is going to lead me to garbage. Looks like this might actually be the right way into that other chamber. Or the other side of that chamber, anyway. You again. You managed to retain some life points, you turd. Must follow left wall, even though I just saw the thing I clearly want. Now this is drugs, so I immediately put it in my body. Hello, bitch. Okay, I think the actual path to there was around this way. So I just basically clearly had the right path and just sort of went, Fugger will die another day bit. I mean...
Crystal Spectre again.
Today's drug trip has been very drug trip, so...
Yes.
I don't feel like there's any reason to regret playing this.
Yeah, you may actually be killing Fuggers in the not too distant future.
Yeah, I feel like there's one, maybe 2 streams left after today. Okay, let's twiddle about. So this is the entrance I could have gotten to. I'm betting garbage. Oh. Not garbage. Oh, I don't have... My live translation window is not visible for some reason. On-trap that releases a key spell that sends souls flying. A key spell trap.
The second one is the better translation here.
A key spell trap that sends souls flying.
I mean, it's always good to have new key spells. Jump. Jump.
Huh? I see. This demon world, where even the power of the Seal King is swallowed up by the void space, seems to be on the verge of collapse.
Does that imply you can do something with the what's his face now?
It's just here? It's just here? It's just here?
It's just here.
Translate faster. I'm glad we were able to retrieve it before the soul was swallowed up by the void hole. There are no sealed people in the void realm. There are no sealed people in the void realm, soul. There are no sealed souls in the void realm, and the connection with the demon world. I feel like I remember something. Return to the barrier, please! I like how she says that message before you've actually taken the walnut, so if you just directly followed her advice, you would lose it.
Yeah.
You got a memory walnut! A dark and stinky, foul-smelling soul. This is just gonna connect back to paths I've already seen, presumably. Yeah, like this one, for example. Well, it's time for more Kazuha hentai, everybody. Now, I have a theory about the cost of jumping.
Yeah, what's your theory?
I think that
it depends on how many levels based on where you jumped to.
Exactly. I think it's 50 points per level, but it doesn't count all the levels that you skipped. So this should cost 100.
I think it's 150. I think you have it right, but it's 150 per level.
But this is 2, not 1.
Is it?
1 to get to level 11 and 1 to get to level 1.
But...
Oh, it counts the floor you're on? Oh, of course it counts the floor you're on, too. Yeah, of course, Google. Thank you. Yeah.
But Google says it's 50. Okay, so
so
it's 50
because
per floor. Okay,
it's 1 to get me back to the entrance for the floor I'm on.
That makes sense.
1 for the next floor. 1. Yeah. So my logic was right, but I had an off by 1 error.
Yes.
I was using modern counting instead of Latin counting or something. Speed plus 50. Show me speed plus 50. The hell? This lets you travel through time.
Level 7 coding.
Shield. Oh, okay. Shield magic level 7. Fine. Don't care.
Yep.
I mean, I probably should care, but I don't. I don't care enough to go into the menu and say that.
Not had any reason to care at the moment.
Except that shield magic will be what protects you against the Rainbow King.
Yes, exactly.
Level 8 blue. Now we spew. This is SPU on the left because you're spewing points in. We spew our points in.
Right.
Get some more speed. Oh man, that was plus 2 speed. Yep. I used to only care about life. Now I only care about speed. Life plus 1, tech plus 2, speed plus 2, level 34. And full dream credits again for... I was about to say for the 3rd time this stream, but actually the first time was carried over from the previous stream.
Yes. And the second one wasn't full, it was 18.
Show us that Kaso hentai! There it is. Memories are the very soul of a person. If the soul of memories disappears, I won't be able to be myself. Yeah, you weren't able to be yourself. Could you actually talk about the memory instead of the concept of having memories? The same goes for you. And this world is supported by souls. So you're saying that this was a load-bearing soul? Yes. We had our souls taken away in order to support this world. When I entered the Dragonair workshop with blood flowing from my chest, I learned that.
She was stabbed, that's right.
Yep.
Braveheart.
Could it be that Braveheart wished for that? It can't be. Ooh, Braveheart implicated, question mark? Show us them gams!
Google says not enough walnuts for gams. You gotta pay up if you want them gams.
Look, to get Kazuha to show you her gams, you gotta give her your nuts.
You gotta give her all your nuts, not just a few.
All your nuts. Huh. I kind of don't feel like I need this anymore. I'm gonna use a bit on code training because I feel like it's silly not to.
Yeah, but I do think image training is just the way to go from now on.
How many other supports do we have? 4. This is noise, right? Or
yes.
Yeah.
Noise.
Which does something. Oh yeah,
Distraction
causes their magic to fail. No way I would ever successfully use that. Forbidden decoration magic. Oh, the bunting of doom. Seals their defensive techniques. Oh yeah, this is sensitive. Yeah, let's look at sensitive. I'm not doing enough magic or not doing enough damage already.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's the reverse pattern. That wasn't a 5? Give me a break, game! That wasn't a 5 at all. That was terrible. The thing that sort of concerns me is, like, surely there's a reason why there's 2 versions of dark magic. But as yet, I just haven't found any reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, like, but then even if there was, surely having level, like, 8 of this wouldn't be good enough. Has to do with the counter mechanic, says Boogle. Oh, of course. Yeah. If they're using the ground, then you want to use the air so that they can't return your ground. Okay. Yeah, but the counter mechanics is all bullshit. So I'm going to train up my almighty arrow or whatever it was a bit more. Nope. Thank you, Boogle. I knew, like, all the facts for that, but yeah, I hadn't put them together. There's more to it than that, but I honestly can't remember the specifics as Boogle. This game feels like every part of it has a lot of depth, but there's so little value in actually understanding the depth. Like, that you don't really gain very much. It's terrible. I think only air spells can clash, and only same type air ground spells can do return. There's Boogle in chat. Yep, that sounds about right. I could do some more weapon training just to literally waste it. That would be fun.
Yeah, just image training for the speed at this point.
Image training for the speed in this sense. I don't even care if it misses. I'm just drinking down the dream credits. Do I have a rapid fire? Oh, yes, I do.
Perfect. This is the way to do it.
Video games. I guess, okay, the game gives you an excess of dream credits because Boogle, we were just talking about that the like combo ones, who knows how the hell you get them. But the game gives you an excess of dream credits because it knows that most of the ways to spend dream credits are bullshit. And so it expects you to get caught up in its own bullshit, and it gives you enough extra dream credits to make up for it.
Yaw Weasel.
Yo.
Remember how we found out how to do that one impossible to find out thing earlier? And you remember how I did that?
Yep.
Guess who wrote that?
Oh, Boogle.
Yeah. Now we know why it's in English.
Thanks for the guide, Boogle.
Thanks, Boogle. The thing that tipped me off is Boogle saying he never figured out how to do that. Because it says the same thing in the walkthrough, obviously.
So I normally don't use guides, but like when I have multiplayer companion, or not multiplayer, just a backseat driver with me, I am willing to have the backseat driver read the guide, and then I can, make decisions about when.
Well, and yeah, it's the kind of situation where like if I found that it was something that you would have eventually found out.
But no one in the entire history of the universe could have ever figured that out.
I mean, Boogle figured it out.
How did you figure that out, Boogle?
So the part where after you kill the scorpion who turns into a spider, you're supposed to know that you're supposed to cast a spell on the wall behind him. Like, there's no indication for that, right?
I mean, it's possible that, like, something in the translation hinted, and it's just that Google Translate and ChatGPT aren't as good translators as,
maybe
knowing the language, but it really did not feel like that. That floor is weird, says Boogle, unlike all the other floors, which are extremely normal. Okay, for some reason I thought you teleported me, but no, you're the one who says, please go to the floor. Thanks for not appearing. I love how this floor just starts you staring at a wall. Drug trip, drug trip. Gotta have a quick drug trip and then be born. It's the gaijin proofing floor, says Boogle in chat. And yet, here we are! Wow. Thanks, map. Oh, wait. Because it said that the floor that was a load-bearing walnut. I wonder if this floor is actually, like, destroyed now. Nope. Now, I must say that, although I think my spatial awareness is pretty good in this game, when the floor doesn't appear, I'm gonna have problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Expect me to get a little bit lost here. It's fine. More insulting word for foreigner. Something that, so like I
think gaijin is pretty insulting in Japanese.
In Chinese, it translates as foreign devil. Which, it suggests they don't want you here. Okay, into this chamber. Go ahead and get the walnut again, why not? Why only get the walnut once when you can get it twice? Oh, it's gone. You say anything different? Empty box? Is she gonna say the same thing? Get this quickly. I was able to retrieve it. Yeah, we already did. We got it. We got it and we went back again. Please return to the... I'm not going to. It's not... We already got it, Kazuma. We're retrieving your memory, but you still seem to have memory problems, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Bye. I think... Yeah, I think that's probably the first, because I did like comment on what, it's just out here? I think that's like the first time that the memory walnut is just like out in the open, and so I was curious what would happen if you just tried to get it again. I'm not OP. I'm not OP. Definitely not OP. I've made a mistake. Doesn't really matter as long as it gets me to the north wall. There was that one in chest near a graveyard earlier, says Nettie. That's much earlier.
Yeah, it was in that corner of the graveyard that you almost missed.
Yes, yeah. That I would have missed if not for you. Although apparently if you don't get it, the game will be like, oh, you're blocked by a mysterious force from going... So, might not be that big of a deal. I figured the game would just let you miss memories, and it would affect, like, which ending you got. Which maybe it does, I don't know. That was 116. That was 116. That enemy was 116 ips. I killed it in one hit, just like all the other enemies. Mm-hmm. But this one was 116. Mercury.
It's very consistent.
This one also one hit, 16 ips. I feel like the difficulty of the enemies scales in a... Well, you know, I might be OP, but it does scale. It's attempting to scale in a sensible way. Mm. But the ips of the enemies don't, presumably so that they can have the, like, mapping of ips to all your points be linear. But as a consequence, like, if you wanted to grind, I guess you could just sort of hang out on the first couple of floors.
Yeah. Or, I mean, you could go to that one floor with the enemies where you... I think it's... What is it? The 7th floor? The 6th floor? With the enemies...
With the non-giant giants.
Yeah.
Onwards to the deep temple realm. Ooh. And they got Stomp to do the music, which is cool. They're getting their money's worth out of the clang sound effect. More of you, huh? Inabrin. Inabrin. I'm gonna call him Inabrin. I was in the ceiling realm. Did you meet our messenger? Great dead Gario, have you heard the words that devour your soul? Come, you must want to know their meaning.
Great didgeridoo.
Please, enter deeper. Well, you know, when a man asks me to enter deeper...
Who am I to say no? Isra Inavitada.
Isla Inavitada.
I could believe that.
If you want to know the words, great Dario devour your soul and defeat the white giant. No. Haven't I defeated enough white giants
always wanting
already?
You to defeat white giants.
They ran out of ideas and just said, let's do the white giant thing again. Let me guess, you'll give me part of a key spell. Yep, here's line 2.
Inabio.
But wait, between the 4 of them, they'll just give me 2 line. Oh no, okay, if you want to hear from the priest, defeat 2 white giants. Gee, I haven't heard that before. I mean, this is truly the, like, these people are the Gaijin blockers because they just want you to kill all the white people.
Yes, exactly.
You know, Veeb. Giants, please kill the white people. I like your magenta glowies. Mm-hmm. Great didgeridoo, devour your soul. Now defeat the white giant, come back. I'll only talk to you when you killed the white people, okay?
I wonder if this level also has an outer... out of bounds area
with much tougher enemies that are not the white giants.
Inabi Ito. They're all Inabi.
If only the white giant wasn't there. I wonder if Inabi is like a translation or transliteration maybe from like Italian of...
I think it is. One of the things... did you know you're in Tuscany? Was it?
Yes. Yeah. You're in Tuscany,
okay.
yes.
Inabi Bun.
Defeat the white giant, everything can build up.
What's the Churu brand?
What's the Churu brand? If you want to know the secret.
Inaba.
Oh, okay. You're gonna give me 2 and 4 apparently. Inabin has the remaining key spell. Is he this guy?
This is Inabin.
Defeat 2 white giants. Apparently he's Inabin.
No, it's Inabin.
I know,
it's just captured.
Miss-awkered it.
Inabiga. Motte.
Yeah, I've already... I talked to him. Thank you. So I'm assuming this door is gonna, take the key spell.
Key 1.
Ain't no white people I can't kill.
There's one of the white people.
Please kill the white people for us. What?
He's just the same as the other ones.
Yeah, I remember the white giants not being a threat last time, too.
I don't think that's even like a stronger version. I think that's literally just the same thing.
I agree. Speed boost now.
What is that? Oh, water. Big water.
It's one of those, That was maybe ice water. I don't know. It was,
Maybe that's what the Luna is. It's the same thing.
No, because those, if you drink them, you use them instantly.
I see. Inabisu.
Inabis. If you want to retrieve Castle Soul, defeat the white giant. Oh, okay. Wait, is this going to be key 2 for the first time ever?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so.
The remaining one is held by Inabiri. Why divide the key spell in half and then just stand next to each other?
I don't know. This is Inabiri.
Of course it is.
Actually, it's Inabiri. Wizard incident.
The wizard incident. The remaining one is held by... Yeah, fine, thank you. And both times it was like something E and something East. Mm-hmm. It was like very close names. Oh, it's Roman numeral. Oh, it's a
Roman numeral 2. Okay.
I think you mean Italian numeral 2.
Yes.
They really want to make sure you know the white giants. Know about the white giants, says Nettie. Yeah. And kill them.
Probably because when you kill them, you're actually doing a bad thing.
Definitely. So,
Who are you?
Used condom, Sama.
Wow, you're not wrong. Used condom Cthulhu monster.
Yeah, used condom Thulu.
Yeah. Condom Thulu is possibly the worst portmanteau that has ever been stated.
It's way up there. Lurker. Hey, lucky you. I'm the lurker. What's the most important thing in life? Lurking? Being a condom Thulu? Yeah, that's right. It's luck. Lucky you. You know that you are in luck when you have found a used condom given life by Cthulhu. How about giving me one of the unidentified items you got?
I mean, so far you know that the unidentified items you have are garbage, so...
Yeah, sure. Why not? When a used condom asks... What a misfortune. I don't have anything to... Right.
Yeah, I think you've already returned.
I basically just entered this level, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to come back when you have something.
Find something and come back. You might get lucky.
Okay. Will lucky involve a plus 30 speed ring?
Yeah. I'll trade it in for a vastly superior item. Oh no, white giant, I'm afraid. Just thought I'd back up and walk forward just to give him one more moment to save her life. Ah, yes. Rooms full of captured enemies, captured monsters.
That are easy to kill.
Your tree is easy to kill. 6? Really? You want to bullshit me like that, game?
Let's waste another weapon point on them.
So does the combat in this game work like a rhythm game, asks Whomstaville. Yes, except A, now that I only ever use the weapon, you don't get to see the rhythm part. And B, it's a rhythm game with no reference for the rhythm. Let me, just for the sake of it, let me show you the spell casting. Turns out these guys are really powerful, and I never actually, like, got a chance to see how powerful they are. I killed them so fast before. Do I have any life potions in my inventory? Well, whether I do or not, I have this. Dang it, I was really hoping this would be a garbage ring. So I could go swap it.
Exactly.
Come on, behind this monster in that other room, there better be a garbage ring. Oop. That was a mistake. I now know what a threat you are.
And what a threat you aren't when I use my claw.
Womp womp. Well, I sure got a lot of those.
Yeah. Wakchans.
Definitely need 4 of them.
Yeah.
Ring.
You know, oh, you do have enough room.
I have enough Wakcha, that's for sure.
Wakchin. I said Wakcha, but it's Wakchin. Wakchins.
Wakchi is the Latin plural of the Japanese word.
Inabi-in. You've already talked to Inabi-in.
Well, yeah, but they should all say new things, because I killed, what's his face?
Oh, yeah.
Great didgeridoo, devour your soul. Now you must be wanting to know the meaning. Please enter deeper. Oh, enter me deep. Oh, wait.
Isura inabitada.
Island of Ineptitude. Do you understand already? Do you know why we former Dragonay alchemists are here?
The Lord.
To reincarnate a cursed one like yourself! Here we are trying to get out of hell, and it turns out we're evil.
White something. Oh, white
Without
giant.
the white giant, we can unleash our power now. Call. Or is this me calling their bluff?
That's an effect.
Okay.
Okay. Might try magic on him.
That's doing well enough.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 1 off on me.
But he did 30 damage.
Yeah. Bye.
Turns out Dragonay alchemists are pretty shit.
Claw plus speed is so OP. That enemy was clearly strong against physical attacks. It's just like, I don't even want to bother with spells. Who cares?
Ooh, no.
Dark Mage Porto. He's from Portocale.
Jump.
Wow, just jump written in English there, huh? The jump spell isn't working.
That's what I thought it was about to say. So you can't, or is he saying that for himself or for you?
I think he said that, like he couldn't jump away. Or he was trying to like jump away the part of the thingy. Is Kazuha interfering with the barrier table?
I think the second translation is probably the better one.
Well, it Miss OCR'd that last line.
It says Naraba, which I don't remember what that means.
Probably just means shit.
Curse. You followed orders.
Yep.
And now we're back to Isura Inabitada.
Yep. Turns out I didn't actually kill him. Mm-hmm. If you want to retrieve Kazuha's soul,
so
you
he
should
stole
search for it.
Kazuha's soul.
We won't give it up easily. You won't get off easy. I already killed you once. Do I just have to kill you again?
Deeper. You're gonna get off easy.
I've already entered deeper. I'm just gonna keep entering deeper. That's what you want. Due to the mage's spell, my soul has fallen into someone else's hands. But I thought you stopped him from doing the jump. Something on level 14.
I think he might have been saying that he stopped you. He locked your jump spell, so you can't jump out of here right now.
I must find the person among the 14 robed figures in this deep temple realm. Hold my soul. Should I kill them all with magic, one by one?
There are 8 robed figures in a circle here, so it's definitely not going to be one of them.
It would be funny if it was like the very first one.
Yeah, the one near the entrance to this area. That's 9, so that means there's 5 more somewhere on this floor.
It's time to save. It's time to save. It's time to end the stream.
And forget what you're doing next time.
Yep. It's very important to forget what we're doing next time. That's, like, crucial, so... Asmic Ace.
Asmic Ace.
Well, we got a lot of stuff. We got, like, 2 memory walnuts. We got, to... release a the Merkin sold
twice.
stripper twice. We got to release the Merkin sold stripper twice. And this game is extremely Japanese. Okay, stream over.
and now we get to listen to the Fifth Element opera one more time.